Hi, this is Margie Basso with Eastlink TV, and we're here today at the South Okanagan Senior Secondary School field. It is the Girls AA Field Hockey Championships, and it's been a bit of a cold day today, but here I have some members from our Youth Cares group, and we want to talk a little bit about Youth Cares and why we're here today. So first off, guys, I'm going to do a round of just introductions, so tell us who you are, what school you go to, and what grade you're at.
I'm in grade 6, Miss Kodarami's class, OES Scorpions, and my name is Vikram.
I'm Edgar Oliveira. I go to grade 6, and I go to Oliver Elementary, and I'm in Mrs. Formal's class.
Hi, I'm Simi Gill. I'm from SOSS. I'm in grade 9.
Hi, I'm Enola. I'm in grade 6, and I go to OES.
Hi, I'm Eugenia Oliveira, and I'm in grade 6 at OES, and I'm in Miss Kodarami's and Mrs. Sherburne's class.
And of course, this is just a small portion of our Youth Cares that just got reinitiated, revitalized this year. Of course, it's been a program that's been happening in the Oliver area over the last decade or so. And so it started up again under the youth guidance of Nikki Kila and Nina Oliveira. And Simi has been an incredible factor today because Nikki and Nina were unable to make it. And so she's really pulled through. Thank you so much for being one of our leaders from the high school. So actually, I'm going to start off with you, Simi, and I just want you to tell us a little bit about what Youth Cares is.
Youth Cares is a non-profit organization that helps around the community, and it's just like school kids and from grade 5 to like grade 12, and we just help around like community issues and things that we want to see in our community.
And of course, in the past, this group, Simi, you actually used to be one of the younger members of Youth Cares, and now you're one of the leaders, which is fantastic to see. We have about 25 that have been coming out to our meetings, and we'll talk a little bit about what that looks like in a bit. But in the past, we've raised thousands of dollars to go to various projects that are local, national, as well as international projects. So one of the ones that we're probably most proud of, and we like to keep in our minds, is the $10,000 that we raised to go towards a school in Sierra Leone, Africa, and that was part of the project with Feed the Children. So this year they have a lot of ideas, and we've started off with our fundraising, and that's what we're going to talk about today. First off, Vikram, I thought maybe you could just talk a little bit about what the meetings are like for Youth Cares. Vikram's been going now for the last couple of meetings, and we just want to get a little bit of insight.
So in our first meeting, we kind of just, we pick on a fundraiser, and then we do something like, this time we did like a concession, and then we all go into little groups, and then we all write ideas down what to do and how to come together as a group.
Yeah, and so it's been a lot of fun so far. We've got some great ideas. We're starting off with local ideas and local opportunities for us to get involved, but also to contribute to local issues and local concerns. So Edgar, maybe I just want to get from you some of the things that you're hoping that we're going to direct our funds for, or some of the activities that you're hoping we'll do this year.
I'm hoping we'll do lots of funds and organizations for hospitals and food banks and for the homeless.
And I know we brainstorm a lot of how we can raise money and raise awareness. What are some of the things that we've talked about? How can we raise money?
We can raise money by doing a canteen for when the basketball team they play, and also for this type of stuff like field hockey.
Yeah, so getting out in the public, we have a canteen here today that we'll be talking about briefly. But Simi, first off, I know that Edgar just mentioned about the canteen with the next sport that's coming up at the high school, and that's basketball. So we have some big plans. Maybe you can elaborate on that.
Well, for the senior boys basketball teams and junior boys, I guess, we're just going to be setting up concessions, and half of the profits will go for them for provincials and other things that they're going to be traveling. So travel fees that we can help them with, but half of the fees, half of the funds will be coming to us, so we can do what we want with the money for other organizations that we would want to help.
Yeah, and we're really excited about that because, of course, with the brand new facility at SOSS, their concession stand hasn't really been utilized. And so we saw this as a great opportunity to get involved. We used to do concession at the old school at the front, with the auditorium, and now we're really looking forward to this year's sport activities going on in the gym and be able to offer some canteen items, but also to be able to raise money. Of course, as Simi said, half of the money will be going to a provincial fund for the school so that, for example, such as our field hockey hockey here today. If they made the level of going to provincial championship, a lot of times the sports teams do need additional money for traveling, so they'll be able to access that fund. Half of it will be going back to Youth Cares, and then they get to designate what local charity or local opportunity that they're working towards. So now I'm going to have Enola just speak about the local charity that we're working on today, and most likely we'll be continuing working on throughout our canteen, and that is Highway to Healing. So Enola, you're wearing the shirt today. Tell me where you got the shirt.
I got this shirt from the float that I did in the parade that happened with the Sunshine Festival, and yeah.
Yeah, and so there was a group of students that got involved and helped out with the Sunshine Festival with the Highway to Healing float with Rotary Club. And this actually is our organization of choice right now that we're raising funds for. So Enola, just give a bit of information on what you know about Highway to Healing.
Highway to Healing is a local business that helps sick children get to and from Vancouver or Kelowna to get to medical appointments.
That's right. Enola was very true and accurate with what she's talking about with Highway to Healing. It is our local charity of choice right now. We're really excited to be here today, and Eugene's going to talk a little bit more about what we're offering at the high school. It is a cold day today. It was so nice and warm yesterday, but we've had lots of response and really warm support to what we were doing today for Highway to Healing. So Eugene, just give a little bit more information about what Youth Cares was doing today here at the field.
We were selling money for the SSS sports team so they can go to provincials, and yeah.
And the money here is also going to Highway to Healing. That was exactly what we were doing for today. We had the big banner here. We had a fantastic donor actually even come up and give a $50 donation, which we really appreciate, from Kevin Chase, a local citizen here who is really good about supporting youth coming out and about sports programs as well at the high school. So again, we want to thank Kevin Chase so much for his support and donation today. And I think, guys, just give me a little bit of feedback of what you thought with today and some of the things that we were offering.
We were offering muffins, candy, pops, and cookies. And yeah, I think it went good today.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, we're not done yet. We've got one more game to go, and we actually have our own senior girls team that is involved in the semifinals. So we'll be watching for them. Bronze finals, so we'll be watching for them as well, and they're getting ready to play on the lower field. And Nola, what did you experience with it today?
Well, I got here at 1 and it was very cold, but from so far, since I've been here, we've gotten pretty good sales.
Yeah, and Vikram, you've been here a little bit longer, and what did you find since you've been here today?
Well, it was cold at first, and the business was good in the morning, and then it started to go slower, but since it's a home game, we're expecting to be more business now.
I think so too, and of course these are coming up to the final games, and so we're expecting a really good crowd. And we'll probably just have to remember for Youth Cares when we come out to these functions, maybe just to dress up a little bit more, right? We were thinking it was going to be like yesterday, and it was going to be really warm, and today is definitely a fall day. Edgar, did you want to add anything more? What did you find with today?
I found we sold pretty good. Lots of people came. Some said they're gonna donate at the very end because they don't have money on them, but they'll be coming soon.
Yeah, and we have had really good support with the people that have come out, and we're hoping that will continue. So this is a group, like I said, there's probably only not even a quarter of them here. We have about 25 that are part of Youth Cares. We have a lot of high schoolers that are helping out with the leadership portion, and then we have a fantastic turnout of younger youth from grade 5 to 7, and a great contingent of boys. I think we have at least 6 or 7 boys this year that are involved. We've had 3 shifts here today, and so this is just a small representation of the youth that really want to get involved in the community and make a difference in people's lives. So Simi, maybe you can just finish off. I know you've been here all day. It's been a really long day for you, and it's a great opportunity for you to learn a little bit about crowd control and how to handle the youth and give direction. And what are your thoughts on that?
The teachers are wonderful if they can handle all these children, 30 children at one time. Mr. and Mrs. Basso, you're amazing.
I know. I think you had a little bit of difficulties with some of the boys this morning, and it is a really good learning opportunity for our older youth to just understand what it takes to be able to organize younger youth, to keep them focused and motivated, and it's a fantastic learning opportunity for them, as well as giving them a chance to be able to use it on their resume and for be able to get recommendation letters and all those things. It's just a great leadership opportunity. So guys, I really want to thank you one more time. We've got to get ready to do some more sales. The games are getting ready to start up. And again, this is Youth Cares in Oliver, and you'll see us out and about. Right now, we're supporting our Highway to Healing Society, a local nonprofit that's working to support families in medical need. This is Margie Basso with Eastlink TV.
1, 2, 3, Youth Cares!